a favorite of mine. This is the Physicians. Hey everyone, I know it's been a long time since I made a video or a favorites video in general, so I am here to present to you the favorite products that I've tried for the past however long I've been gone. So let's just get into it. Some of these products are repeats because honestly I haven't really kind of ventured out and tried new other things, so we're just gonna get into it. So we're gonna start with the face stuff. So this is the Roche Posay Touleriane Double Repair Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. This has SPF 30. I like that it's a thicker formula, but then it does moisturize, but it's not greasy on the face, and it's SPF 30, which is like an added bonus for an everyday SPF. So I never broke out from this. It's a really nice kind of gentle formula, so I do recommend it. This one is pretty much empty. I would repurchase this, but I do have a couple of moisturizers that's already in the lineup, so I probably won't repurchase it right now, but depending on how these new products after I finish with this react to my skin. So but this is a favorite, so this is a really nice everyday staple. And then the next skincare item is the Vitamin C Juice Cleanser. I did receive this one for PR to try, and I've had this, and this was pretty much done, and I really love this. So I usually shower at night, so in the morning I try not to kind of like wash off all the skincare, so I just use this as my cleanser on my face to take off like the facial oils I tried on the night before. And it's really nice and gentle. It doesn't irritate my eye area. I even like go over my eye area with this, and it doesn't irritate that. It's just a really nice kind of everyday cleanser, non-irritating. Never broke out from this. Very good product. Now moving on to makeup. A lot of these are not new, so I just wanted to kind of reiterate my love for these products because they are amazing. So as usual, this is my holy grail, is the Smashbox Primer water, and I did try their primerizer. I just haven't really gotten into this. I think it just doesn't do much what the primer water does to my skin, and I don't know. I haven't gotten into this. I've had this for almost like a few months now, and I don't know, I still can't really get myself to kind of use that on a daily basis. So this one is the Revlon. This is fairly new to my collection. This is their new Photo Ready Prime Plus. They released a different line of primers. There's like different targets, like large pores, and then if you have dull skin. This one is mattifying and pore reducing. This is actually really nice. It's a thicker formula. It is a thicker formula and has salicylic acid and AHA, so like it has added skincare benefits. So that was kind of like the new mission of their new primer lines, is to have skincare benefits with kind of like a makeup-y product. So I really like this mattifying pore reducing. I wouldn't say it like keeps me matte all the time. I'm so greasy that nothing really keeps me matte that long. So but this is nice, kind of like to cancel out your pores, just make everything look smoother before your makeup, and it's really pretty. And for foundation, this has been kind of like my go-to for the past few months. My Dior, this one is pretty much done. I do have a backup already ready for this. My shade is in 3W. I just love this. It wears nicely. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin, and it's a very light kind of, it's a lighter coverage, but then you can build it up, and I just adore that foundation to the max. I know it's expensive, but the hard candy one, this one, I did a review on this already, the Glamouflage full coverage foundation. It's still one of my favorites. It looks so nice on. It makes your skin glowy without making it greasy, and it's just in general a really good $6 foundation from Walmart. As far as concealer, I still love my Tarte Shape Tape, but if you're looking for a drugstore alternative, the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear concealer is really nice. I have like 4 shades of this because I have them as a contour to correct, brighten, and then this shade is in Latte, which is kind of like my highlighting shade. But this is really nice. It has a very full coverage, and you don't need a lot, and it doesn't like crease on you. So very nice kind of alternative to the Tarte Shape Tape if you're looking for a drugstore one. It's really nice. For my face and contour and all that stuff, I'm so proud of this pan job that I did for the Smashbox Cali Contour Palette. I do have a brand new one of this, and I'm kind of ashamed. I probably should just give that one away, but this is my favorite. It's like I use this all the time. This bronzer is the perfect bronzer shade. It pretty much is everything you need for your face. You have your bronzer, your contour, your powder, your blush, and then your highlight. It's just a perfect everyday palette. And I still can't let go of it. I should rotate it out because I do have a lot of palettes in my collection, but I still kind of just gravitate towards this. For highlighter, this has been a favorite of mine. This is Physicians Formula. That every time I say that, I always get like, it's like a tongue twister, Physicians Formula. But this is in Rose Gold, which is my favorite shade out of the ones that they've released. And I've just been grabbing for this a lot, mainly because it just like looks really dewy and it looks really nice on the skin because it is like a thicker, kind of like a wet formula that really blends into the skin really nicely. So definitely a favorite. And then for blush, I've been loving kind of like glowier blushes, like not like shimmery, because shimmery blushes just kind of emphasize all the acne scars that I have on my cheeks. So something like glowier. So this is a Toofaced palette. This is Tropic Like It's Hot. So I really love this shade and then this mixed together. And then for lips, it's really boring. It's like the same shades that I've been gravitating towards. I know I should probably go and move on and find something else, but Colorpop's BFF3 lip liner is a favorite of mine. It's a nice everyday brown color. So the last few items are for the eyes, and okay, like I'm torn between adding this into a favorite, but it's kind of a fail. This is the L'Oreal Flash Cat eyeliner, and this is the little thingamajigger to like trace your line. I don't use it because that's too much work, but this has a really nice brush tip applicator, very thin, but mine has started kind of like it keeps coming out in globs, so I haven't been able to use it. I do have a backup of it. I don't know if it's like an error for it, but it is a really nice liner. It doesn't smudge, but I'm not really sure about it globbing. I do have a new drugstore favorite liner from Maybelline, and I will mention that in a future video, but that liner is amazing and it hasn't done anything yet, so we'll see. This one has been my favorite eyelash glue, and this was recommended by Christine, who is Toilet Chick 143 here. She's loved this for years, and I found this on Amazon Prime and it was only like $9. So I picked it up and I've been loving this. This is the Esquito Lash Companion eyelash glue, so it's really nice. It has the brush applicator. I've been pretty allergic to the Revlon one and then the Kiss one. For some reason it like makes my eyes swell, but this one has been really good to me. It hasn't irritated my eyes every time I put lashes on, and it like really holds. So really great recommendation from Christine there. Last beauty favorite but not the least is the Colorpop Going Coconuts palette. Ugh, it's just so pretty. If you don't own this palette and you're a neutrals girl, I think you're missing out. If you are a Colorpop virgin, if you don't have any Colorpop, and if you just kind of like want to dip your toes into Colorpop, this is a really nice palette for every day. It's neutral, it's beautiful, it has like warm shades. It's pretty, and you can go cool tone with this too. It's just a very pretty neutral palette, and I just love kind of like the aesthetic of it too. I love the nude packaging. I love that it's small, it's travel friendly. You can't go wrong with Going Coconuts. So you guys know that I've been gone for a while, so I have some lifestyle favorites. So around last year, when I kind of like just fell off the edge of the world or whatever, my psoriasis went really bad. It was just kind of affecting my mood, my life, everything. It was affecting my face. I have a few psoriasis scars on my neck. I have a lot on my legs because it really attacked my legs. So like I had to do like a major life change because psoriasis sucks. For almost like 7 months now, I've been gluten-free, dairy-free, and then nightshade-free tomatoes make my skin flare up like no other, and potatoes. So like I have had a very bland diet, but this kind of change really has helped my mood, my skin. I mean, I still do get the occasional flare up. Up until recently, I discovered hot yoga, which is really good for me. And with all the health issues that I've experienced last year, like hot yoga has kind of like you know, helped with my anxiety, my mood in general. And my goal is basically kind of like to be stronger, to carry my own weight. And it's nice to kind of come into a space where it's just everyone's determined, everyone has a good, you know, everyone has good intentions during a practice. And I just really love it. I love the environment. I love that you can connect to yourself and kind of, you know, reassess where your mindset is and kind of take in, like, you know, what your body can do for you. So I really love the hot yoga, and I do recommend it if you kind of, you know, if you're looking for a new workout. As far as a food favorite, I'm very limited to what I can eat as far as, you know, if I want to get inflammation out of my body. So this has been my favorite. Like, this is the only kind of junk food product that I can practically eat. This is lentil chips by the Daily Crave. It doesn't have potatoes, and then the ingredients on this are like non-inflammatory, so this has been my favorite lentil chips. They're very bland too, so they're like good for dipping, but I can't have, you know, dip really because a lot of those are made with dairy and whatnot. And as far as a book favorite, I have a new favorite author that I discovered sometime last year, which is Tijan, and my new favorite book from her is Enemies, which she came out this past December. It's like an enemies to lovers romance. I love all her books. If you guys haven't read her Fallen Crest series, I just love all that teen angst and the drama. It's very like soap opera, but it's so good. So Tijan, Enemies, pretty much all Tijan books. I've read all her. You know, when you discover a new author you like and you decide to just like read every single one that they've written. So that's pretty much what I did for December. So that is pretty much it for my favorites. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope to see you on my next video. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I'm always on my Insta stories. I'm like always there. So if you need an update from me, I'll be on my Instagram as well. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!